So we're now going to look at guilt. Now this is a very, very strong emotion, and past events often leave a person with feelings of hopelessness, and that can increase your feelings of anxiety and your depression. Now this section is a great reminder to yourself that the event that you have experienced is now over. By thinking and reliving the experience, you're keeping the experience alive. Now, some people become very obsessive in these thoughts, and this keeps their anxiety and their depression ongoing and continual. It's time to remind yourself to be focused on the present. Guilt and shame are very closely connected, and they're often present when you judge yourself extremely harshly, or when you have a very high negative view of yourself. So, low self-esteem, low self-perception. Hidden secrets can be very destructive. And this is because guilt is an emotion that occurs when you believe that you have done something wrong. It can become entrenched into your system, and it can overtake your thinking. Now, with guilt comes the feelings that you don't deserve love, you don't deserve happiness, and this in itself creates low self-esteem. It is important to accept that we cannot change things that have happened in the past. However, we can change things in the future. We can learn from our mistakes. A responsibility pie can be used to help with these feelings associated with guilt and with shame. So how much of the responsibility again is actually yours? Sometimes we are not responsible for the events or the things that have happened. We are not responsible. So with guilt, there are a couple of tasks. Action 1, write down what you believe you have done. Number 2, how serious were your actions? Give them a percentage of 1 to 100. Take a step back and imagine that it's your friend that has told you the same thing that you have done. What advice would you give them? What would you say to them? How serious are these actions? It helps you to look at it more realistically. Now, action 3, take responsibility for your actions, but only if you are to blame. So ask yourself, how can you make amends if you think it is your fault? It may be that you need to take responsibility for your actions and then admit that you have made a mistake. Accept what has happened and then try and make amends in some sort of way. Try and find a way that is appropriate to show that you are sorry for what you have done.